Paul Laurence Dunbar made a reputation for using his dialect to capture the African American experience. Born in Dayton, Ohio by parents who experienced slavery, he began writing when he was a child and became a lift attendee before rising to glory. Unfortunately, he contracted tuberculosis in 1900 and he became dependent on alcohol, whiskey in particular, which was recommended to manage the symptoms of his disease. As a result, his health continued to decline, leading him to depression. He died at the early age of 33 in his hometown, but not before he established his legacy as one of the first Black American poets who helped pave the way for the writing careers of other Black American writers during the following decades. His poems are written in dialect and traditional verses which are recognized nationally, including Sympathy, Lyrics of Lowly Life, and When the Corn Pone's Hot. Corn pone is a colloquial way of saying cornbread, a staple southern dish made in a skillet pan. It is important to note that cornbread is considered a luxury to most people in Dunbar's life. Having lived through slavery, Dunbar knew the significance of a good meal after a long day of work, which can rarely happen, and it reverberated in his mind, thus implying in his poem that all is right in the world when your mother says the blessing and the cornbread's hot. This poem was inspired when the hashtag Black Lives Matter did not yet exist, and the idea of a warm meal cooked by their mother is a dream, not a reality. For all accounts, his untiring devotion to his mother and hers to him helped him rise against the challenges in life, which I think is what this poem is all about. The phrase, when your mommy says the blessing and when the corn pone's hot, is repeated 4 times, which emphasizes his appreciation for his mother. Majority will say that this poem is written to show that blacks are now free to live in their own homes and cook whatever they like, and that's a point I wouldn't deny. However, if we delve deep into his words, we can see that his mother, together with the particular temperature of the cornbread, is enough to bring him joy and wash away the weariness and sadness he feels. Therefore, I think this poem does not solely represent the blacks and their appreciation to a good meal, but also for the sons who appreciate the roles their mothers have in their lives. Dunbar's detailed manipulation of imagery, his masterful experimentation with rhyme and meter, and his tremendous control handling of serious philosophical themes makes him a genuine poet whose social background did not stop him from seeing the world and leaving it his marks deep enough to change it infinitely.